I want to welcome you guys back to Rancho del Arroyo, but before we start, I want to also say one thing, and that is thank you so much for the incredible feedback in yesterday's video. I was so thrilled the fact that you guys were so excited that I put out the video yesterday, and a lot of you guys were looking forward to different strategies on how to hunt this map. So just thanks so much, and I'm really glad you appreciated the video. But today what we're going to do is we're going to join a multiplayer server, and we're going to be doing some spot and stalk hunting. So it's pretty cool because I believe this is our first time on a multiplayer server. So who knows what's going to be out here, but all I know is I am definitely looking forward to finding out. We're going to do a little bit of driving with the ATV here first and try and cover some ground until we get to a cool looking spot where I think has potential for some big bucks. So I just came across a muley buck here that I jumped up, but it kind of looks a little bit different. Now, I'm not 100% sure, but if I had to guess, I'd say that's a piebald. It's definitely a piebald. In fact, there he is right there. He's not a bad looking buck. He's a level 3, but he's not a bad sized looking buck. He's right in front of us here, about 150 yards out, but we got to get out to this opening here or we're not going to get a shot. Right now we're in a ton of brush, but there's a pretty wide open field out here. So I kind of lost sight of that piebald, but I know he's around here somewhere. However, I just spotted a really nice whitetail buck bedded there about 200 yards out from us. We have a bad wind, so we can't get too close to him. Oh, make that two beautiful whitetail bucks out there. Well, I think we'll take the M1 and try and double up here until that piebald shows himself again. Which, it's kind of odd that he ran right out here and I completely lost him. Like, I have no clue where he went. I had his tracks going that direction there. So unless he went over into that brush there, I really don't know where he went. But what's cool is he led us right to these two really nice whitetails. Right there and right there. Now that shot there is going to be a very tough shot. And I might not take that shot. I think we're going to go for this one because he's more broadside. I don't really want to risk hitting the front shoulder. So we'll tuck it right in there perfectly and just smoke that buck. Now we could probably try and take this one on the run here, and we might. I mean, I felt pretty confident about that, but it depends on if we went through that brush or not. He was in a lot of brush. We held a good lead on him, but when we squeezed the trigger, I didn't really see any impact. So the brush might have stopped the bullet from making it there, but we'll go over there and go check. Well, here's our nice whitetail buck down right here. He's gonna score 225. A nice gold whitetail. Tucked it right on that front shoulder there, busted through and got a nice double lung shot at 187 yards. So here's the track from the other max weight whitetail buck right here. So at least we know pretty much right where he went. And I want to show you this location as we're heading over here. Kind of an interesting location. So the mule deer are over on this side, right? I showed you guys that yesterday, but apparently the whitetail are on this side here. We are right here 11 until 14 in the morning, right here. And yeah, it definitely looks like we did not connect through that brush there. Okay, is that our muley? That should be our piebald muley, guys. We got to go over there and go see if we can't jump him up, because it definitely looks like we had a clean miss on that big whitetail buck, which I'm actually quite okay with that, because I'd rather have a complete miss than have a bad shot and have him run off and not be able to find him. So hopefully we can find this piebald buck right now. Well, it's not our buck, but it's a pretty decent muley walking out there at about 250. So if we hold forward on him and compensate for that walk, we should be able to put it just right. And there he lays right there. I've still yet to see our piebald, but I know he's around here somewhere. So if I had to guess, there he is! Oh my god, I felt super confident about that shot. But I kind of wish I wouldn't have taken that shot, but then again, I'm kind of glad we did, because it's the first time we've seen him in quite a while, and if we went through that brush, it should be a dead piebald. Alright, so here's gonna be our first big muley buck down. He has a chance to be gold. He's kind of like a 235 or 240s buck or something like that. I don't know, it was kind of hard to tell because he was quite a ways out, but anyways, let's take a look at him. And okay, so he wasn't quite as big as I thought, but he's still a pretty respectable buck. 223 gold, and we smoked him at 227 yards and made a perfect double lung heart shot on him right there on the walk. A very, very respectable buck down. And then over here is where we took a shot at that piebald buck. Now we didn't actually spot him, so I don't know for sure where he was. So what I'm thinking is maybe that was only level 2 hunting pressure, because I'm like 100% positive that our piebald was way back over here. Oh man, you can see that sucker from a mile. Wait a second, is that a buck or a doe? Tell me that's not a... It's a piebald doe. So there's a piebald doe and a piebald buck here. Well, that's pretty sweet either way, but it's really not what we're interested in. We really want to find that piebald buck. And I got his tracks right here going right to that herd, so I don't understand why he's not out there. Like, he's got to be out there somewhere. There's a dilute buck in the back, piebald doe right there. He's probably over there. Tiny level 2 right there. A level 3 right there. He's definitely not piebald. Remember, we're looking for something white, really whitish colored. And I'm not seeing it at this point. We can see quite a ways out here. Look at all the turkeys out here. Holy. All hens, it looks like. But you know what? There's a gobbler right there. There was a max weight gobbler over there, which is what I was trying to spot, and now we spotted that turkey. But I was thinking about taking a 400-yard shot on that gobbler, just to kind of kick up whatever's over there. That's the gobbler I wanted to get right there. He's 250 yards out. Okay. So we have the 22 rifle here. We'll zero in for 160. And that would be 200 right there. Smoked him. Alright, so we got him. And now I'm kind of waiting to watch for that piebald to step out. I see something kind of white right there moving. I think that might be him. But for the time being... Oh, we dropped right below that sucker. Got him that time. I'm like, we might as well smoke another turkey. There he goes, there he goes! I knew he was in there. I knew he was in there, guys. See? Alright, well, we saw him running this way. Where'd he go now? Man, this is like the ultimate chase for a piebald buck here. Okay, he's got to be over there. There's the piebald doe. He's got to come out. Come on. There he is. There he is. Look at this. Look at this. We got a piebald doe and a piebald muley buck in the same herd right now. Man, it doesn't get much better than that. That is so, so awesome. Okay, so we have full cover here too, which is actually pretty incredible. We're just gonna kind of sit here and wait for that buck to step back out. There's that 3. There's the doe. Eventually, he should come back. I really like the sounds of the new gobblers. They sound so cool. Alright, let's not get distracted and lose sight on this piebald. There he is, right there. Here he comes. Alright, finally. We're gonna get a chance at this piebald buck. Well, we already had one chance, but it wasn't a very good one. And I am not about to take that shot either. 314 yards behind the hill is definitely not a good idea. He should actually cross like right here at about 250 yards. Well, in that case, we gotta move in closer because we've been sitting here waiting for a little while to locate this piebald buck, and I've yet to see him. Last place we saw him was like right here. And he was kind of trotting this way, and then that was it. I haven't seen him since. So let's get down there, pick up some of these gobblers, and see if we can't locate that piebald buck. I don't know where the piebald is, but frankly at this point I don't care because we got some just massive, massive bucks out here. We got a giant level 4 there, max weight level 4. Another big level 4 over here. Actually it's a 3, but then another big 4 here, and then an absolute beast of a level 4 right here, 217 yards away. Now, to me, I would say, jeez, I'm losing my breath. To me, I would have to say that the piebald's gotta be in this herd of mule deer. He's just gotta be. But, I don't know where he went. I honestly don't know where he went. I've been on his track for quite a while now, And in fact, we've been hunting him for way too long. But what happened is he actually led us to this massive herd of muleys here, which I'm super alright with that. I really am, because look at them all. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to sit here and wait for them all to come back to their rest zone here. We're sitting on top of this rock here, and look at all the bucks coming past us right now. Let's see if we can find the biggest buck. That's a very good buck there, but he's definitely not the biggest one. That one right there is definitely the biggest buck. Now, if he walks past 40 yards out, I might take that shot. Might. It's not a guaranteed, but I might. Oh, he's smart. Look at him. He knows he wants to come in, but he also knows he should be careful. All right. It looks like he made the move to come in. So we have a perfect wind now. We have a really good setup here. We're on top of this rock, sliding over here. He has no clue we're here. We're like a cheetah stalking up on his prey. And there they're gonna bed right in front of us. 50 yards away from us. Jackpot. Okay. Now we just gotta try and figure out where our massive buck is bedded. We know he went that direction. So he's definitely over there. But there's also about 15 other deer, which is going to make it for quite a bit of an obstacle to be able to get close enough to take a shot. But I mean, that's pretty sweet right there. You look down there and you just see racks sticking up all over the place, tons of deer all over there. Now, like I said, all we got to do is find the big boy, which that might be him right there. It's him. Oh my god, it is him. If we had a little bit of cover, I'd be super happy with this. But we don't. Oh, he bedded back down. It's okay. We'll just take our time and try and ease our way up over on top of this big rock here. I think if we can get on top of this boulder, we should be able to take a shot. Well, I really wanted to take that shot, but unfortunately, as we slid over, more brush started covering his vitals, and I don't feel comfortable taking this shot, so we're going to pass it up and wait for a better opportunity. What I'm thinking we might try and do is put out a call to get him to stand up, and hopefully he steps out into this opening here. If he does, amazing. If not, at least he'll stand up and give us a better opportunity. Because right now, we just don't really have a good opportunity to take that shot. It's just too thick there, and I just don't feel comfortable taking that shot in that thick of brush. So let's see what happens. Pretty much exactly what I thought might happen, and that is absolutely nothing is gonna happen. So, basically that means we're gonna sneak up as close as we possibly can. We're gonna get to that brush right there, 20 yards away from this beast of a buck, and we're gonna spot and stalk him. Man, this is turning out to be a pretty epic hunt. I mean, since he's gonna stay in the brush, we might as well use it for our advantage, right? The brush is about 20 yards from us, and he's about 20 yards from the brush. So, oh, we got a gobbler sneaking in past here. Oh, we gotta be careful not to spook that thing. Man, there's so many animals here. You gotta remember, there's what, like 15 mule deer here too? So we just gotta barely make it over there. Just barely moving, slowly as possible. The closer we get, the bigger his rack looks. And I'm starting to get pretty excited about this buck. I don't know what keeps on walking past us. I'm hoping it's like a rabbit or something. But it kind of sounds bigger than a rabbit. All I know is our buck is right there, and he's less than 15 yards away from us. Come on. Let's get a little closer. Get some cover. Get some cover. Oh my god, he's big. Okay, guys. We got full cover, and there is our giant muley buck, 15 yards away from us. Right there. 15 yards away from us. I'm gonna try and crouch up and see what it looks like. Okay, that's not exactly ideal. Maybe if we slid over. Ooh, I don't mind that actually. We could probably take it right through that crotch of the tree right there. Now, I want to zero in for 20 because I don't want to mess up this shot. You gotta be kidding me! You gotta be kidding me! What the freaking heck? How is that even possible? Dude, 20 yards. I should have shot straight through that crotch right there. Arrows rise. Was I aiming here? No, I wasn't. Oh, what a rip. We got ripped so hard. Check that out. We can't actually shoot through here. I've done it before in Africa. We snuck up to the diamond lion and we got 20 yards away and I shot right through the crotch of the tree. And it worked perfectly. So I have done it before.
Oh my god. He's 30 yards away. He's 30 yards away right there. God. I think we should just wait right here and see if he steps out. Can I see? Nah, not really. It's right there, it's right there. 24 yards away. Come on, stand back up. Oh my god! Oh, we just smoked him. Less than 20 yards away. Double lung liver, and look at how he lays. Wow. Yes! He's a diamond! My first ever diamond lion. Double lung heart shot at 19 yards away.
But I mean, to be real though, I've honestly never felt so cheated out of a game before than right now. Everything was perfect. Oh, well, after that unfortunate crash, we decided to join another multiplayer server. And this right here is the first buck we just got eyes on. In fact, he's gonna feed right there, 220 yards out from us. We are kind of back in the same location, but we're a little bit more south this time. And we're trying to hunt this edge over here for whitetail. And eventually I want to work my way up this ridge here for some muleys. And I'm hoping that we can find some nice ones. But we already got eyes on a beautiful whitetail buck here, but he's in a ton of brush. So I honestly don't even know if we'll be able to see him until we get super close to him again. Whoa, something is coming in pretty fast here behind us. I don't even know what it is. It's a muley. Look at that. Tiny little muley buck came trotting in. Wait a second. Does this call actually work for muleys now? I didn't know that. Since when did that happen? Since when was that a thing? It's not. Whitetail, blacktail, and sitka deer. And then this one calls him mule deer, which I wasn't using that one. So I don't know why he came running in, but okay. Unfortunately, the whitetail could care less about this call. There we go. They're finally stepping out. Definitely not the ones that we're looking for. That means there's gotta be another big buck in there somewhere. I mean, oh, what's that? That might be him, guys. That might be him. Oh, it's definitely him. It's definitely him. Sweet, we found him. So they're kind of coming into the call, actually. All right, he's 100 yards out. Let's get on him. Oh my God, there's a giant muley walking right past us right now. Giant buck. Look at that. We should be able to double up here, guys. Yes! Dropped him! Dropped him! And there's our buck. There's our buck. Dropped him! Doubled up, baby! Oh, man. Since when is the buck run actually calling in these big muleys like this? I've never seen that happen before. So the buck that we just messed up last time. Oh! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. We spine shot him. Oh my god. Well, we got our buck down for sure. 223 gold. Of course, we smoked him. If we have to, I'll take a 40-yard shot, but I want to be patient and let him come as close as possible, because we have no reason to rush this shot whatsoever. Also, another thing I noticed is yesterday we were shooting high. With the 20-yard pin, we were shooting high. So if we get him to come in past 20 yards, we actually have to use the 10-yard pin to be able to take the shot, because otherwise we're going to shoot right over the top of him. So he's about to be in range though. He's definitely about to be in range. Alright, he's 30 yards out, coming in pretty close. I think we're going to draw back and take the shot, guys. Smoked him! Boom, turkey! Man, if you guys were watching yesterday's hunt, or maybe it was the day before, we took a shot at a turkey and he was about 25 yards. We went right over the top of him. This time we took him at 30. I used a 20-yard pin and we just dropped him right in his tracks. Take a look at this gobbler. He's a huge one too, a 4.5 gold. Took him at 26 yards out and absolutely pinned that thing right on the money. So there you go, 25 yards. We're using the 20-yard pin, and honestly, it's pretty much shooting right on right now. But yesterday we were using the 20-yard pin at 20 yards, and we were shooting high. So right now, we're pretty on. Gobbler coming right past us here. I don't have the right arrows in because I'm getting ready for this coyote. Oh, nice coyote, nice coyote. 40 yards out, guys. We should be able to take this shot. Gonna come right through that opening right there. Pinned him right to the ground. Heck yeah. Rather than wait around and sit there and see if that coyote came in, we decided to go over here and pick him up, and then they're actually gonna come right past us here. So I might attempt a running shot. Oh, pretty high, but still kind of worth it. So here's our coyote down. 47.8. He wasn't quite big enough to be gold. We smoked him though. Perfect shot. 40 yards out. Incredible double lung shot there. I was gonna say he should have been a gold, but he just wasn't quite big enough. Still pretty sweet to be able to take down a coyote with a bow. And anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.